What up? It's your boy T-Bird from the reaction. My voice cracked. Here today's Wrestling Wednesday. Got this shirt on. Yeet as well too. Got a little minute back as well too. I'm not gonna tell him to keep saying hi because he focused on his thing and hopefully he don't break my sunglasses back. Boy, can you not break the sunglasses anyway because he's pushing gonna break sunglasses anyway. About to get to a video from WrestleMania. You know what Triple H's been in charge of lately, a lot of people has come back since the big releases that happened during the days of Vince, last day of Vince as well too. You know, not almost we have some people who were being released and some came back as well too during the Triple H era. But there's folks who, regardless of what happened during the time of the Vince McMahon era, they are never coming back to WWE. So we're gonna take a look at 10 WWE wrestlers. 10 wrestlers WWE never wants back, no matter what. Although, you know, never say never, but for now, they're not wanted. Anyway, let's get it. Oh, yup. Yup.
Wrestlers WWE don't ever want back. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Number 10, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy
this one sucks, man, because I low-key was hoping that he come back as a mentor. I forgot who I say he's going to come back to be mentor for, but yeah, this one sucks, yo, because
Harmoniously booted from the company in 2009 for allegedly dropping Randy Orton right on his head on Raw. Kennedy's WWE exit was one of the more controversial exits of all time, as it was widely believed that Orton played politics to get Kennedy fired, and Kennedy should have been given another chance.
This is why, you know, a lot of people had words about Orton for a good while. I mean, he's been redeeming himself as of lately, but he's still got a little nasty past. Same with CM Punk, you know. He's redeemed everything, but he has a nasty past, and if some wrestlers not being here no more on WWE ever.
Despite the former WWE US champion having success in other promotions, most notably TNA, where he was multi-time world champion, WWE have shown zero interest whatsoever in bringing him back. In 2025, during an interview with Chris Van Vliet, Kennedy outright stated that he wants a WWE comeback.
I would definitely know. I think the animosity was like, instead of looking at myself, I was looking at, you know, this person did this and that person did that, and like they screwed me.
Whilst a cameo in the future is possible, this would have likely happened following Kennedy's run in TNA. An appearance of any kind in this immediate future seems extremely unlikely. Number 9, Jack Swagger.
Oh, really?
When Jake Hager, aka Jack Swagger, left AEW, there were rumors that he could potentially re-sign with the WWE. This was supported by numerous names, including Zeb Coulter, pushing him for a return. But ultimately, these returns would quickly die down. There were never any substantial reports that WWE had any remote interest in bringing him back. While Swagger was a former world champion in WWE, he is considered to be one of the worst world champions of all time. Additionally, Swagger's less than stellar run in AEW hasn't exactly made him Mr. Popular amongst the audience. So
and
WWE,
you know, a lot of people wasn't feeling him on Lucha either. So yeah, I guess he's just gonna have it, yo.
He may have simply reacted to the lack of demand to see him return. Number 8, Ryback. Ryback has become one of the most controversial names in wrestling since his 2016 WWE exit. Ryback thrives on causing as much controversy as humanly possible, and most of the comments go way too far. It's never been reported that WWE are interested in bringing him back, and it's easy to see why, as he hasn't exactly evolved as a wrestler or a human being since exiting the company. Despite this, Ryback is utterly obsessed with teasing a comeback, and he even posted a video that would set out key conditions for his return.
Now that Vince is gone, I am well moved on past the situation. I wish them all the best. I am doing great. I am at peace with everything on that, and I won what I needed to win. They're doing good. I'm doing good, and life is good. I've got my health back. I've been blessed. Very grateful for everything. For something like that to even remotely happen, some serious wrongs need to be righted, and it would most honestly probably take The Rock getting involved for something to get done.
Now, it's not just WWE have shown no interest in bringing Ryback to the company, it's also the fans. Ryback ran a poll on his Twitter account in 2023 saying, "Now that I'm in possession of my Ryback trademark, would you want the big guy to return?" Putting possibilities of AEW, WWE, Impact or MLW, or to just simply retire. Fans mostly picked to retire, but Ryback didn't stop there, and he put another poll up saying, "We have blocked all the trolls and fraudulent accounts who negatively skewed the other polls. This is the final and official, where do you want Ryback to return? I ask you, don't vote retire as a joke. This is legit as it gets, and we'll have no choice but to respect the results." Again, around 66% said outright retire.
Hold up, first off, yes. I'll get you in a minute, but yep, it's just like, just let it go, Ryback. We just don't want you. That's all. You're a toxic joke of wrestling. We don't want you. But hold on, let me see what's going on here. I'm bad. Let's keep going. Yeah.
Not only that, but the idea of The Rock getting actively involved in bringing Ryback back is rather hilarious. Ryback is definitely...
And I wouldn't rely on Rock right now, because we don't know what's the story with Rock with WWE right now. He's just there just as a face for, not a baby face, but as like a face to be on TK, just to TKO forever. But he's his position in TKO has been very sus as of late. Let's put it like that.
Name that believes his own hype. Number 7, Eva Marie, a former
WWE. I got respect for women in wrestling, but she can stay away, yo. She's just stop. Is she? I don't like to downplay a lady wrestler, regardless of what line they were, but I'm just saying, just don't. Just leave her where she at.
WWE star Eva Marie was a name that was given countless opportunities to succeed in the WWE. While she was indeed thrown into the deep end in 2013, she was often paired with experienced women such as Natalya, so there was zero excuse as to why she offered no improvement.
Marie would out of nowhere on the Diva, like her and JoJo. JoJo showed herself, but still.
Also have training outside of WWE as well as training in NXT. And when she would wrestle, fans began to assume that the run was a running joke, as Marie was one of the worst in-ring workers WWE have ever seen. WWE would even commit to giving Marie a second run in the company during the COVID-19 era. It was hardly a surprise that this was a total bust, and she showed little to no improvement at all in the ring. In the years after a final WWE exit, Marie has continuously teased another WWE run, but it appears that WWE aren't remotely interested in bringing the all-red everything back for one final shot at superstardom. Number 6, Matt Riddle. Her behavior and budget cuts were cited as two of the key reasons for WWE's release of Matt Riddle. Even though Riddle was known to be somewhat problematic in WWE, he was extremely talented, and to his credit, he remained over with the audience on the main roster. In the years since his departure, Riddle spoke openly regarding his interest in another run in the company. During an interview with Developmentally Speaking, the former US champion stated that he would love to come back.
Oh, yeah, for sure. If they would ever have me back, I would definitely go back, I think for me, though, I think the amount of time I was working there and the length of time I worked there, I think I was just a little overwhelmed. And then having me go to rehab for a couple months, I don't know if you know anything about rehab. It's not a vacation. It's brutal.
You can never say never when it comes to ex-WWE talent returning, but WWE seems steadfast on keeping Riddle away from the company as much as possible.
Other ones they showed that I hope they changed mono is Kennedy and him right now for sure. I mean, because I feel like them two deserve another chance. Other ones they showed not so much. I mean, Jasper maybe, but not as. I'm not like hyped for it though. But Real Miss Kennedy so far, I want them to give him a second chance regardless.
The impression that it's too much of a risk to bring him back into the fold once more after so much baggage he carries. True. Number 5, Enzo Amore.
Another one.
Truthfully,
another one I wouldn't mind seeing back as well too, or at least AEW pick him up. To put him with Big Bill as well, but yeah,
name that could have been a big star in.
Especially since he got blackball for his false accusation, but again, they say he was a problem locker. That's the only thing. But
WWE, Amore was incredibly charismatic, and he was one of the best talkers in the company. Unfortunately, behavior both inside and outside the WWE was his complete downfall. And when he was released from WWE in 2018, they cut ties with him completely. WWE wanted nothing to do with him, and in a 2019 interview, Triple H would publicly declare that WWE do not want him back, and there was zero interest in him having another run. A crucial factor in WWE having no interest in bringing him back is the locker room. Amore wasn't exactly popular backstage, and he was infamously kicked off the tour bus by Roman Reigns. The majority of names that Amore upset all those years ago are still active in WWE, so they would take immediate issue with him being brought back. Number 4, Velveteen Dream.
He fucked himself up then and constantly going forward, man. Like, he is like one of the definitely most biggest what if of NXT and WWE in general, man. Especially how passionate he was about wrestling Jr. as Patrick Clark himself, you know. That's why he's such an asshole and not tough enough, but at the same time, yeah, man, he jacked himself up badly, burned some crazy bridges for just whatever. I mean, he has almost had a chance to come to somebody bring him back, but he just keep burning bridges. Like he just gotta like learn how to not close his mouth sometimes, yo.
At one point in time, fans were utterly convinced that the Velveteen Dream was going to be such a star in WWE that they would even fantasy book Dream to face John Cena at WrestleMania. Dream had all the tools, yet sadly his own behavior ruined his entire career. His WWE run was derailed by controversy as he had been accused of sexual misconduct as well as being named in the Speaking Out movement. Since his release, Dream hasn't shied away from causing trouble as he's been arrested multiple times for battery, trespassing and possession of drug paraphernalia. WWE may have wanted to give Dream another chance, but the nature of the accusations towards him and the crimes he's been arrested for are far too serious. It also doesn't help that in recent months, Dream has been demanding an apology from WWE for their alleged wrongdoing. Ultimately, Dream is a name that is never going to return to WWE, and his behavior since exiting the company has all but confirmed this.
Yeah, that's the only thing though. Like, it sucks that his antics outside, you know, he just can stop getting himself in trouble, can stop doing some crazy shit though. Now, this is definitely another one I would like to come back. I feel like he should get a chance. He should have his chance, man. Please. He's been doing, like, he's really pulled the Cody Rhodes, pun intended, Cody Rhodes route of wrestling with betting on himself, and he's doing a good job regardless if halftime he's been heel or anything. He's been betting on himself as well too. So I feel like he should get that chance, man, for real. I use another one.
3. Zack Ryder. When Zack Ryder exited from WWE in 2020, he decided to explore a new path on the independent circuit, as well as making appearances in both AEW and TNA. Ryder's run on the indies would become so successful that he would label himself as the king of the indies. Based on how well he was doing outside the WWE, it was only a matter of time before they asked him if they wanted him to return. But the call, for whatever reason, never came, and according to Ryder himself during an interview with Chris Van Vliet, he's even reached out to WWE to see if they were interested.
Hey. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. I've reached out many times, actually a few times, every couple of months when something cool happens or I have something to say, hey, look what I'm doing. There's been no offer. Everything's very nice, professional, but there's no offer. And you know what? It is what it is. I'm going to keep working my ass off.
And keep doing it, though, regardless if you're a heel or face, man. Do your thing, man. Like, he should definitely be the main one to get brought back. Like, I like Stephen Kennedy. I like Steve Riddle. Someone Enzo. I actually know. I really want Enzo, but I understand this Blackstreet issue. That's the only thing with that that's holding back. So I feel like he should go to AEW and reunite with Bill. But it's definitely Zach should come back, yo. For real. Like, come on, yo. They gotta let him back, yo. Like, there's no reason for them to have anything ill will to him. He's doing exactly like what Cody have done, better himself, went elsewhere, and doing great outside. He should bring him back, man, to the fold. Maybe maybe down the line, now, if they must do this whole in the hill, Cody, bring him back as a face. Who knows? Either way.
Unlike most names on this list, it's hard to work out why exactly WWE doesn't want Ryder back.
Exactly.
Ryder was popular backstage during his initial run, and with his wife...
He even had a little feud with Cena during this Cena Hill run.
Chelsea Green being a prominent fixture on TV, it would make a world of sense to offer Ryder another deal. Number 2, Dean Ambrose.
I'm here for it. I know he's like having issues, but I really hope he has a change of heart because I would love for him to have a turn. I would love to.
WWE champion Dean Ambrose was highly critical of WWE when he left in 2019. Ambrose took issue with the way WWE was run as a unit, and although changes have been made in the TKO era, it's likely that certain key names in WWE hold a lot of resentment towards him and won't exactly be pushing for a return. It's unlikely that Ambrose, who now uses the name Jon Moxley in AEW, would even want to return. He's presented as the top star in the company, and he's in the midst of a substantial run as AEW World Champion. The only time
was not the greatest run, but still, yeah. I'm hoping by all in. I'm hoping he drops to Adam Page. I don't care if Adam Page is a transitional champion. they gotta let him drop it, man, because this Death Rider thing has been long gone, dragged out for no damn reason, to be honest. I think half because of the people they want is not coming. Mainly Darby Allin and other people who've been injured or stuff like that. They need to just end this thing quick soon, man. Enough's enough.
Time it could look like a viable option for him to return to the company would be a Hall of Fame induction. This induction, of course, being alongside his Shield stablemate Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And number 1, Brock Lesnar.
Oh boy! This and all because of that scandal. Kind of another one I would like to see. Hopefully, this kid blows over and he bring him back as well too. Because they kind of needs him right now. To be honest, I mean, with the way after this thing with Goldberg, they need him. They need him, man. Because yeah.
In the Janelle Grant lawsuit, all creative plans involving Brock Lesnar were immediately scrapped. WWE couldn't possibly feature Lesnar on TV whilst the lawsuit was ongoing, and whilst Lesnar hasn't been totally erased, there's little chance of him returning before the lawsuit is formally settled. The latest update when it came to Lesnar was offered in April of 2025, with Fightful Select reporting, "We're told that there's been no consideration or conversations regarding bringing him back." The last official update from WWE's side was delivered by Triple H, but this was way back following WrestleMania 40 in 2024. This update saw Triple H ignoring the lawsuit and simply stating that Lesnar was at home being Brock.
At one point, there was a conversation with Brock about Royal Rumble quite a long time ago. Right now, Brock is home being Brock, and we'll see where that leads to, from here. But the status is the same as it's been before. Brock is not gone from WWE. He's just home being Brock.
There are rumors virtually every month that Lesnar is returning to WWE, yet these rumors never come to fruition. As the more time that passes, the less likely that a Lesnar return ever happens, and it wouldn't come as too much of a surprise if Lesnar's match versus Cody Rhodes at 2023 SummerSlam ends up being Lesnar's final ever WWE matchup. But there you have it, folks.
So definitely a good amount of them that I can, it was a good amount I would like to see come back. I hope it's a never say never situation. Mr. Kennedy's one. We keep going. Matt Riddle definitely. Enzo in a way, although that's like a less possible real there. Zack Ryder for sure. Dean Ambrose for sure as well too, and Brock personally. Brock as well too. I mean, the thing so I like to see that happen as well too. So yeah, but other than that though. This was a good list as well too. I know I'm surprised they didn't put a Alberto Del Rio on this. Why I was like, yeah, and that's probably why they had him drop this title back to Vikingo, which sucks in a way. But what sucks because in a way it pisses off the AAA fan. You saw what happened at True Man. They were actually booing Vikingo over or Alberto Del Rio, because they didn't care about it. They didn't care about his controversy and everything as well too, which not a good look as a whole. But at the same time, I get it. It's certain cultures are different, so that I guess. But other than that, if you like my reaction to this, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.